So you can see we've got here a battlefield which is totally flat. It's not offering any protection. Now, since the war, it's probably been drained. But we can see behind us. Okay, they're not exactly sheer cliffs, but they are hills, so that everything is absolutely controlled from the hills behind us. So it's going to be here on the right. This road here, I think, is probably a bypass around Seelow. I imagine, I don't know. So in front of us we can see the highest spur of the Seelow Heights, and though I still don't really know if that was occupied by the Soviets or not. Looking to the west, very, very flat land. So the theory that was put forward by the Dutch gentleman, that the Soviets didn't really know what was ahead of them, may well be right. Though it wasn't commanders on the ground though who decided not to attack. The decision not to continue the assault came from Moscow. This is the highest point of the Seelow. Railway line. Yep. But this is this isn't. No, this is the crossing. Is this on any of the maps? Yeah, this is. Yeah, this could be pre-war. No, it must be in fact. We can see the raised embankment, which shows it was, or suggests it may have been boggy. This is the terrain that was captured on the 31st of January 1945. Kostchen, which is behind us to the east, which was still in German hands until the 11th of March. Well, it's totally flat, and the heights are nowhere to be seen. Well, maybe over there to the southwest. So really this shows that Seelow is absolutely the key to the defensive position, because at Seelow the ground does rise.
This is definitely impossible terrain to defend against tanks.
Yeah, but it would have been wet then though as well. But what happened was that the Soviets crossed the river because it was a very, very hard winter. And around 31st of January the temperature was minus 20, minus 30 or something. There was about between 30 and 50 centimeters of ice, and which allowed heavy equipment even to cross. But in the first week of February there was a sudden thaw, which in the temperature went up to about plus 12, which caused the water obviously to rise, because it was now ice to water and it rises, and it flooded everything over here. Maybe not flooded, but it made it waterlogged, and that had an effect on the battle.
It's also Finland got very iced up. Soviets tried to
Across the ice.
across the ice at the back of Finnish defenders.
Yeah.
But the Finnish noticed the plan
Mhm.
and they sawed
Mhm.
holes like this.
Sword. Yeah, sword. Yes, they made holes.
They
Yeah.
made holes
Square holes.
by saw,
Yeah.
using saw, and they covered them with very tiny pieces of wood,
Yeah.
and then they put snow
Yeah.
at the top of this,
Yeah.
and it turned out to be a perfect tank trap.
Yeah.
In front of Viipuri, many Soviet tank
Mhm.
drivers didn't know what happened.
Yeah. Suddenly went down.
They
yeah.
suddenly
Yeah.
went down.
This is one of the main lines, or the main line between this. If this was knocked out, it's not Frankfurt, which is to the south and where the line goes to, is the main is a railway hub. And with Frankfurt knocked out, the supply situation to the north would have been very, very serious.
And at this stage of war, German supply system was about to collapse.
It collapsed anyway because they had no control of the air.
Yeah.
Although of course the Soviet Air Force wasn't the strength of the Western Air Forces.
But as you saw on the film, the interview of this Rudel, Mr. Rudel,
Yes. Mhm.
and he was a Stuka pilot.
Yes.
With this anti-tank Stuka.
Oh yeah, the
Very
G. It was the 87G or whatever it was called. Yeah.
With the 37mm double gun.
Yeah.
And it was very cumbersome,
Yeah.
practically without no protection against fighters. And still, he was on the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
That couldn't have happened
In the West.
No,
No.
way.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.